and I believe in protecting and defending the supremacy of the federal constitution. That's it. Just as a lawyer.
Kenapa NIK ELIN mencabar penerimaan di Kelantan? Ada apa kepentingan
Itu yang kami hujahkan dan apa yang kami rasa pelik. Kerana tadi dihujahkan bahawa NIK ELIN tidak ada local standard. Kerana dia tidak pernah dituduh di mana-mana mahkamah syariah atas apa-apa kesalahan. Jadi kenapa tanpa ada apa-apa ribut, angin dan taufan dia nak file kan batalkan 20 enactment Kelantan ini. Tetapi jawapan mereka adalah memandangkan cabaran ini dipanggil adalah incompetency challenge. Cabaran sama ada negeri ada kuasa atau tidak, maka dia tidak perlulah kena charge dulu baru boleh cabar. Yang tu kita terima. Mungkin itu argument dari segi perundangan. Dari segi niat sebenar dia, wallahu alam. Saya pun tak boleh nak komen. Tetapi saya nampak mungkin kes-kes sebegini adalah untuk menguji, to test the system, uji sistem. Kita try argue macam ni, betul ke tak, try argue macam ni. Sebab kita lihat, saya selalu sebut strategic litigation. Ini adalah kes-kes yang berstrategik. Bukan hari ini saja kita dengar mahkamah syariah dicabar, bukan hari ini saja kita dengar undang-undang Islam dicabar, Seksyen 66 Enactment Negeri Sembilan tentang cross-dressing dicabar dahulu dalam kes Juzaili, kemudian banyak lagi, even dalam kemudian kes liwat di Kiputra, dan sebelum-sebelum tu banyak lagi lah cabaran. Dan cabaran yang berlaku juga adalah cabaran terhadap bukan saja terhadap undang-undang tetapi terhadap tindakan penguatkuasa ada dicabar. Kes rampasan buku dalam Berjaya Bookstore juga dicabar. So saya nampak benda ni mereka mungkin sesetengah orang ingin menguji ketahanan undang-undang tersebut, dan saya tak tahu niat mereka. Dan apa yang lebih penting ialah kita yang faham, kita umat Islam, kita mesti cuba pertahankan sedaya mampu. Pertahankan ini bukan perlu untuk mengganggu ketenteraman awam, membuat huru-hara, tidak. Saya faham, kita tidak menyentuh pun. Mempertahankan undang-undang ini adalah kita berhujah secara akademik. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, gunakan saluran yang betul, tulis secara akademik. Kita ada pelajar-pelajar UKM, tulis secara akademik, secara ilmiah. Kita berhujah di mahkamah secara ilmiah untuk pertahankan undang-undang syariah sebagaimana yang diperuntukkan dalam perlembagaan persekutuan. Kita tidak minta lebih daripada itu. Apa yang ada itu didaulatkan, dan kita perlu teruskan usaha.
In response to this lawyer, first and foremost, whatever is happening in court, whatever NIK ELIN and daughter and lawyers are bringing to court, and how the court is conducting the entire proceeding is secara ilmiah. There's nothing barbaric or feudal about what is happening now. For people who numbskull who don't understand what NIK ELIN is trying to do, she is trying to establish the lawfulness of the enactments by the Sharia punya courts. Okay, she of course has not been charged, but doesn't mean she cannot be charged in the future. She is not doing this for herself or her family. She is doing it for all Muslims and all non-Muslims, for all Malaysia. Because when PAS has a free hand, kerajaan negeri has a free hand to just concoct whatever nonsensical laws that is unfair, and they say that they want to enforce, NIK ELIN puts that to a question, is that possible? Because at the end of the day, there can be no control, there can be mayhem, there can be anarchy if people are dealt with without justice. And we know the kind of Sharia laws that they can come up with. They infringe on the rights of individuals, of human rights, and most of the time the outcome can be a travesty of justice. This is what we're trying to prevent, because at the end of the day, it's all about governance, it's about lawfulness. Okay, I am not a lawyer, I am not an expert, but this is what I understand as a marhain of what NIK ELIN and her daughter is trying to achieve. It is to establish now whether this Sharia enactment can coexist and be a standalone without the court's leave, the Supreme Court's leave. So this is what is going to be established, and it is secara ilmiah, so there is no serangan per se. It is a question the legitimacy of what they are trying to do, and that they are very afraid. They want to defend lah kat court. So to me, I hope NIK ELIN persists, and as NIK ELIN says, succinctly put, it has to be done. Because if somebody doesn't do this, then there is no limit. They can continue to just concoct whatever laws, and this law can, at any time strike any of us, and we are caught. Because, suddenly it becomes enforceable, and we start to suffer the travesty of justice. So therefore, it has to be under the purview of the federal constitution, and let's see the outcome of things. All these ulat-ulat ni semua ni menggelupur lah, because they are like atas besi panas tak? So let them. The more they are panicky, it shows that NIK ELIN is doing the right thing, and we should all support her in droves. And I hope she succeeds and she prevails, and don't anyone try to harm them or do anything to them, because this is not a land of the jungle. We don't have law of the jungle, and jangan ingat any party can be gangster alone. Okay, both sides pun ada gangster dia. Kalau you want to go by the law of jungle, we can also respond with hostility. So sekarang ni semua secara ilmiah, keep it ilmiah. The minute you become barbaric, then barbarity will be reciprocated. Salam. And to add on, the statement that NIK ELIN has no local standby is cock and bull. What do you mean she's got no local standby? Doesn't the law, whatever you enact in Kelantan, applies to her as well when she's Kelantan? So therefore, the law applies to her, and she's expected to observe the law. If she contravenes the law, you guys can arrest her, and you guys can inflict all kind of idiotic kind of law and punishment on her. So therefore, she bloody has local standby. Tak ada ribut, tak ada apa. Must she wait for ribut or taufan before she acts? It can happen to her or her family or anybody in Kelantan that is also orang-orang dia, and therefore ada ribut and taufan dah berlaku to all the cases yang ada, and therefore she is acting not just for herself. So nice try. NIK ELIN has local standby. All of us do.
Dear Imraz, thank you so much for the support and wonderful voice note. Alah, buatlah dalam video, boleh nak share. Letak dalam ni mana boleh nak share.